5 minutes, young lady. I'd like to
by
say...
the way, you went 3 minutes over last night.
Yeah, I know.
We're deducting that from the...
I know. And it hurt me to my quick.
That was a good 3 minutes.
I'd like to say to this group here, I have never, ever felt as home as with you people here. Thank you very much.
That's so nice.
I know I don't say it to anyone else. Start the clock.
You just earned an extra 3 minutes.
The Hermits, with their joyous, poetic leader Herman, said, woke up this morning feeling fine. There's something special on my mind. Last night I felt a new girl in the neighborhood. But I didn't, and it was shitty this morning, and I was having a really bad time. So I decided not to sing that song at all, because it doesn't make any sense. It's more like a, and I'm near the end, and I just ain't got the time. Oh, and I'm wasted, and I can't find my way home. Those of you who've seen me before in the past few weeks, my mommy died a few weeks ago. I'm not sad about that. I'm not sad, and people feel strange that I'm not sad about that. She's no longer in pain. She's not longer worried about her hippie baby and what he's gonna do. She's not worried about what's on the other side. She's there, whatever that is. I always thought it was that she'd be going to Disneylandia and playing with Donald Duke, as she used to call him. When I brought her from New York, just the trip by plane, we decided, it was sold to me, and I just agreed because it made so much sense, to take her first class. One, because mom should go first class. That's my mommy, you know, God. And for another, bigger seats, food, people to help you. I called them. They actually, at one point, they actually put a nurse as a stewardess, nurse stewardess, and she and I saved mommy's life because when it hit the hondo, she swallowed and started dying there, and she looked at me with her eyes just so scared. And I gave her little sips of water with the nurse going, just keep her calm, just keep her calm. Giving her little sips of water, just giving her little sips of water. And out of my mind with fear, I was going to use that line about stand-up tragedy, but never talk to your friends about what you're going to do. We landed, and so that you know how this stuff works, so when it comes to you, because it will come to you, praise God. I hope that you live long enough to have friends who need you and you're there for them, because God, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, it's painful, it's hard, but it's scrumptious, it's beautiful. But flying here into California, she lost some abilities. She no longer took care of herself quite the same way. She no longer could walk to the bathroom by herself the same way. She lost, like a baby who gets better every day. They grow, they get better, they can speak, they can walk, and they can balance. She lost the balance and fell and hit her head, and I helped her to learn how to use a walker and convinced her that against her better her judgment that at 90 years old she was old enough to use a walker. When I'm old enough, please, you know, when I'm old. Mom, you're old. But even though I wanted to, for her birthday, which came right then, I got a band to play for her at the center. And I took her. The women from Argentina who danced alone with Los Olvidados, their children who have disappeared. I now dance with my mommy and think about how 3 weeks later, when it was time to dance with her again, she couldn't quite dance so well and only could do it for half the song. Next time, 2 months later, 1/4 of the song. Next time, stand her up and just hold on and just look into her eyes and tell her, just with my eyes, you know, just with my eyes, you know, just with my eyes, just with my eyes. Oh man, I love you, Mommy. God, you've been good to me. God, you've been good to me, Mommy. I wasn't there. I was doing a dumb. I was at the phone company arguing with them about how much I owed. They get it wrong. And I get a phone call at the phone company. Who would have thunk? My brother Joe says, Mama murió. Mommy died. The phone company worried about $35 and my mommy died and I wasn't there. And I could have been there. I was on my way there. When I got there, they'd drawn the curtains, they turned out the lights. I tore the curtains open. I went to the window, I tore the curtains open, I opened the window, I let the sun shine in. My mommy's not in the dark. I want my mommy to go with dignity. One last thing. I want to get together some people as I've talked to you. Instruments, Disneyland, Dixieland. We're going to go down the boardwalk. I'll pay for the people to play, man. We're going to go where the saints come marching in, and then we're going to change it into a salsa beat.